Okay, let's have this example. Okay, the question here is, this is black to play. Can the black king stop the pawn from promoting? This is a very common endgame example for most chess players. A lot of beginners, even mga intermediate, they tend to analyze this manually. Okay, they tend to do here, there, here, there, here, there. Okay, capture. That is good. Walang problema dyan, pare. But the drawback here is by experience. When you are playing blitz games or when you are playing rapid games, you might get confused along the way. So you might miscalculate things. You might tend to miscalculate things. That will be the time that my proposal, the perfect square trinomial of chess, will come in. Perfect square trinomial. Okay. So what is this all about? So in a perfect square trinomial, I will give you two solutions on this kind of problem. The first solution is you make a perfect square. Okay. From the pawn, you make a perfect square. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this will be your perfect square. And since this is black to play or king's move, the moment after your first move, you will touch the boundary that we made. The square is the boundary that we made, meaning to say your king is just on time to catch up the pawn. Solution number two, okay, is you make a triangle. Okay, perfect square trinomial, trinomial, triangle. Okay, so from the pawn, you make a triangle. Okay, this is the hypotenuse, the longest side of the triangle, of the right triangle, the legs. Okay, so this will be our boundary. And from the king, the moment this king will touch on the boundary that we made, meaning to say our king is just on time. Let's check this manually. Okay, assuming, okay, of course, normally you go there, here, you go there, here, you go there, here, and capture. Your king is on time. So how about here? Okay, so this will be our boundary, okay, from our triangle, right? So how about you go here? Still, you are still on time. Here, there, queen, queen, and there. And again, since this is our boundary, your two, okay, saving moves are just f6 and f5. Do not go down, okay? So just go here if you are the black king, okay? So let's have this another example. Okay. Example number two. Okay, let's erase this first. Okay, example number two. The question here, this is white to play. Is it a draw or not? Okay. The black pawn is going this way. So this is the finish line of the black pawn. The moment the pawn touches this square, win. And our king wants to go somewhere near here so that we want to catch up this pawn. That is the question. Question, is the king on time? So again, solution number one, you make a square from the pawn. Four squares, another four squares, meaning this is the length. And this will be our perfect square. And from our king, unfortunately, yung king natin is one square short. Meaning to say we are out of the boundary, we are not on time to save this game. This is solution number one. Solution number two, you make a triangle. This is the hypotenuse, legs. And from our king, unfortunately, yung king natin cannot touch the boundary. So meaning we are not on time to save this game. Check natin manually. Here, there, here, there, here, sorry. Okay. Black just promoted. Okay, the black one just promoted into a queen. Last example. Okay. Try to solve this. Okay, try to solve this. You can pause the video, you can have some more time to analyze this. Okay, let's have this. Solution number one is to make a square. 1, 2, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yung length niya is 5 squares, 5 square units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this will be our perfect square or a square. And from our king, the moment, okay, after our first move, it touches the boundary. So, meaning to say our king is on time. Solution number two, you make a triangle, which is the solution I prefer instead of making a square. So solution number two, you make a triangle, and from our triangle, the black king is just on time to touch the boundary. So meaning this king is on time. Okay, check natin manually. Here, there, king to d6, a6, king to c7, a7, king to b7, a8, queen, capture, tabla. Now, question before we end. What if, okay, what if dili na siya king to move? Pawn to move na siya. Okay, pawn to move na siya. And that is another story to tell. Okay, we will just discuss that on the next video because medyo taas na ito ang recording. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.